Well, I'm back in the shop again. It's January 30th, and working on my violin here, and I'm making some pretty good progress on this one. And where I am, the stage I'm at now, is I've carved the back of it, and I have the shape of the violin I want it, just about where I want it. And I've been using a scraper and basically smoothing it out from I used my planes, my little planes, to get the shape I wanted, that and some gouges. And then I use this little plane here, pretty well takes the ridges out from the other plane. And then I use my scrapers and I get a really smooth surface. And there's been some questions about my arching, and I have some pretty strong feelings about it. A lot of guys make violins, they make copies of violins, and that's fine and dandy if you want to do that. I don't like to make copies, and each one of my violins is its own creation. And my arching, I do use templates that I made where I can get it close to where I want it, but then each piece of wood demands its own arching, and I try to give it to it. And just looking at it right now and how it's shaped, I can see I need to take a little here off and a little here off, and I still got the belly here, I gotta lower that a little bit and smooth out here. But it just takes time and patience, and when I use my scraper, it kind of shows me where I need the attention, and then I get it. And I have several different scrapers I use, and I start out with my metal scrapers, and they do a real good job of knocking it down how I want. And I got like this little scraper here just works perfect for in the grooves and around curves and that. It's got several different shapes on it that mimic the shape of the violin, and it just works well. And when I'm finished with my metal scrapers, I usually use a glass scraper and scrape it down some more, and that gives it just an absolutely superb finish. And that's pretty much where this violin's coming along. I know last time I said I'd be cutting my purfling slot in that, but I'm not ready to do that yet. And I thought y'all needed to see how the scraping situation goes. And we can talk a little bit about Christmas. I got some pretty nice stuff for Christmas. I got a knife. This thing is sharper than all get out, and it is absolutely perfect for carving in little tight spots. And it just, for carving the scroll, and scrolls for me, it seems like you're never done with them. You do your best you can do on it, you sit it down, and then a day or two later you pick it up and go, oh man, I don't like that right there. And you start carving again, and eventually it comes out pretty good. But I have to do it in steps, and it's what I like to do. So this little knife will definitely make things a little easier. And then I also got a set of flex cut carving tools. I have some of these already, but this is a bigger set where it's wider gouges. And I haven't used them yet, but I'm sure I'll use them when I'm carving out the back of this plate right here. And that's just about all I got for right now. So if you like the channel, subscribe, and I appreciate a like and a comment. And if you comment, I'll answer you back. And on the last video, I pulled the name out of the hat for the walnut violin, and it was Nikki McNicholas who won it. And all she has to do is contact me, and I'll get it to her. So thank you very much, and y'all have a good new year.